You're one in a million.
Welcome to another episode of the Curtis Zone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Dylan J. Curtis, and today is an episode on the Road Rovers. This is a lesser-known series that people may not remember, but it's one of my favorites because it had everything. It had action, adventure, suspense, and some humor just for everybody, all right? So let's talk about it today here on the Curtis Zone. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a history. Spoiler alert, there aren't that many important moments, but we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk about this show anyway. Before we get started, news anyone? The first piece of news from the world of the MCU, they have rumored multiple times that Ryan Reynolds will be reprising his role as Deadpool for Avengers Doomsday. However, these are just rumors. Nothing is set in stone. But if they are true, I can't wait to see it. Another rumor that is circulating is from the world of Warner Brothers. They have rumored that a live-action Ben 10 series, which will be focusing on the original source material, is in the works. And by original source material, I'm talking about the original first season from the first series of Ben 10. They're going to be focusing mostly on that. Nothing is set in stone on cast, crew, or storyline, but we are hoping that it'll be good nonetheless. And let's hope that they do a good job with it because Ben 10 is one of everybody's favorites. The final piece of news from the world of Capcom, they have made a decision on who they want to play a certain character for the upcoming Street Fighter film, and his name is Walton Goggins. You may remember from a lot of different roles. However, the one role that I was first introduced to him in was in Machete Kills when I first knew his name. He's being in talks right now with Capcom for the role of M. Bison in Street Fighter in the upcoming Street Fighter film. So let's see what they've got. Because he's not a bad actor. I'm going to be honest with you, he's not a bad actor. I've seen him in a lot of roles, and I gotta admit, he's not a bad actor. Now everybody, let's talk about Road Rovers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started with this episode, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as that share button if you want other people to see this. And if you like this, hit the like button. If you want to see more like this, hit the subscribe button. Don't be shy. We are all here waiting for you. Barking, scratching, frisbee catching pets of world leaders. They are the Road Rovers. They would have their television debut in September 1996 and have their final episode in February 1997. It lasted one season and was created by Jeff Gordon, but not the Jeff Gordon that you're thinking of. You know, the race car driver, not that Jeff Gordon. However, the series only lasted one season, but that one season gave us a lot of episodes, and these episodes had everything. They had action, adventure, slight humor, and some really good lessons on teamwork as well. They were poking fun at a lot of other shows as well, which I thought was funny as well. With all that said and done, let's talk about the origin of Road Rovers. And remember, hit that like and subscribe button. The origin of the series was given to us in the episode Let's Hit the Road, where we meet a scientist and beloved dog owner whose lab and life were taken from him. And so he assembles a group of dogs. These dogs are a golden retriever named Hunter, a British collie going by the name of Colleen. After that, he would assemble a Doberman going by the name of Blitz. After that comes the Siberian Husky named Exile. And after him would come a sheepdog going by the name of Shag. He would then take them to the Canine Humanizer, where they would become a new form of superhero known as the Road Rovers. The scientist, now going by the name of the Master, sends them on a mission where they would all fight against an army known as the Psycho Dogs. The Psycho Dogs would be defeated eventually, long story short, and the Master would keep his end of the bargain where he would find them all new homes, and they became the pets of world leaders. Now, there aren't that many important moments in Road Rovers other than the origin that I just explained to you. So, we're just going to move on to my favorite moments. And I have three favorite moments. The first favorite moment being known as the hair from the dog that bit you. In this episode, the Road Rovers go to London to track down reports of a werewolf that is down there, which is a little bit which is a little bit of Warner Brothers poking fun at the movie known as An American Werewolf in London. So the Road Rovers track down a werewolf, but one of them gets infected and turns into a werewolf himself. And so the Road Rovers have to cure him as well. It was fun, and like I said, it was a little bit poking fun at the movie American Werewolf in London. My second favorite moment is the episode entitled Where Rovers Dare. In this episode, the Road Rovers go to another country to find something known as the Scepter of the Valley, to return it to where it was stolen from before a war can break out. But while they're doing that, an arms dealer is trying to sell weapons to both sides and to monger a war between the two nations. And so the Road Rovers not only have to deliver the Scepter of the Valley back to him, but also have to stop him as well. I thought it was pretty awesome to see. My final favorite moment is the episode entitled Where the Dog Who Knew Too Much. In this episode, the Road Rovers have to protect a dog who knows something that a monster does, and so he's the key witness in a trial against this person. But this dog cannot necessarily talk, so they turn him into a Road Rover. I thought it was pretty cool because if Road Rovers were made live action, Josh Gad would play the part of the dog that knew too much. I really think that you guys should watch it. With everything said and done, let's talk powers and abilities of the Road Rovers. The first being this: the Road Rovers were individually selected because they all have individual skill sets that can be used at any time. You have Hunter, the Golden Retriever, who has amazing speed and leadership capabilities. You have Colleen, the British dog, who has agility, speed, and enhanced skills in martial arts. You have Blitz, the Doberman, whose teeth and claws can cut through anything. You have Exile, the Siberian Husky, who has incredible strength and also has incredible sight, including different types of vision like heat vision and ice vision. You have Shag, the Shaggy Dog, who has incredible strength and has an expertise in chemical engineering. And finally, the Road Rovers are pets of world leaders from across the world, which means they have influence everywhere. They're also proficient with all sorts of weapons, including guns, swords. The list goes on for days, my friends. All I'm saying is the Road Rovers are the perfect soldiers. And as dogs, they're incredibly loyal to both each other and to their masters, which means they're willing to protect anybody from any danger. And finally, another episode of the Curtis Zone has come to a screeching close, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get in that comment section down below and make a comment on what you guys want to see next. Do you want to see another history of how powerful would someone be? Do you want to see another What If episode? I don't know. You got to get in that comment section down below if you want me to make an episode on it. All right? And remember to hit that like button if you like what you see. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and hit the share button if you want other people to see this as well. Okay? I will see you guys soon. Peace.